Hi everybody. Welcome to my Facebook Live Take 2. This is Laura Milligan here, coming from Canton, Ohio, and the B Spot, as I call my studio. Thank you for joining me today. I actually was busy doing some things this morning and forgot to notify everyone that I would be going live today at 1, but hopefully you knew because I think I mentioned it on Monday, but hopefully some of you are there and will sign in. If not, everybody can watch it on the replay. But if you were there, give me a shout out. And I am thankful for all of you that are watching. Let me go ahead and switch my camera view down. I have a card that I'm going to give away. It's the card that I gave on Monday, or the card that I made on Monday. And then I also am making a really cute card today featuring a new stamp set called Speedy Recovery. So let me switch my camera down. Okay. So this is the card that I made on Monday, and it is featuring the Wild and Sweet stamp set. And it was a fun fold card. So the card sort of opens up in a fun way. It's a fun fold, and it uses this new adorable raccoon from the Wild and Sweet stamp set. And so that one I'm going to give away. I give these away to people that have left a comment. And so this one is going to Cookie Sheldon. So Cookie, I do not have your address. So if you would please message me, I will get this card in the mail to you. I just need your address. So send me your mailing address either by email or through Messenger, and I will get this card out to you in the mail. Hi, Debbie. How are you? It is a gorgeous afternoon, and I'm sure that a lot of people are outside enjoying this beautiful, beautiful day. Here in beautiful Canton, Ohio, right? Okay, so this is the stamp set that I'll be working with today, Speedy Recovery. This caught my eye immediately when I was looking through the new catalog. I just like the images, and I think, we all know people that are healing or ill and just recovering from surgery or an illness or something. And this is a lighthearted, super cute stamp set. I like the words, I'm here for you, sending well wishes your way, and wishing you a speedy recovery. I love these. And I will say, this stamp set is what I'm featuring in my bingo this month. So if you have not played bingo, I know some of you that are on here now. There's Colleen and Mary and Anne-Marie. Hi, everybody. I know that Mary and Colleen have played bingo many, many times. I don't think Mary's missed a month since I've started doing it, but it is really fun. And so this month I am featuring this stamp set. And when you play bingo with me, you get over $20 in product. I forget the exact total this month of product that you get, but and I will talk about that in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and make my card today, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about my bingo. So the card that I'm making today is this, and I know you all like to see it as I'm putting it together, so you know what the final result is going to be. So let me just start. So I'm going to just start by doing some stamping. This is a little panel of basic white. I am using Orchid Oasis ink. I don't know, but at least for this week, for this particular day, Orchid Oasis is my favorite new in color. I don't know. Do you all have a favorite yet? It's kind of hard to pick because I'm loving all of them. So I'm going to start with, I'm doing a couple different images on this. I'm going to start with this just the little bouquet of flowers. I'm going to put that over here like that. And look how cool, look how that band ribbon wraps around that little bunch of flowers, and how, I don't know how Stampin' Up! Makes stamps like this, but I think that is so cool. So I'm going to set that aside a minute, and then I'm going to use the box of Kleenex and stamp this. And wait till you see how cool this stamp looks. Look at that. That's one stamp, and it's already like colored in, and it has the little sprigs on there. Adorable. And I will tell you that when I do bingo this month, we are going to make the cutest card. I've got the cutest idea with this box of Kleenex. I can hardly wait to share it with my bingo participants. But when you play bingo, you get product. This month it is half a pack of designer paper, You're going to get these really cute, fun flower resin shapes. We'll use those on all the projects that we make. And then you're also going to get a half a pack. This is the designer paper. You'll get a half a pack of this. Look at the fun, bright colors. These cards for bingo, I'm so excited. If you've never played, I encourage you to do so. In addition to the products that you get the supplies prepped to make 4 cards using that featured stamp set. If you don't want to purchase the stamp set, you can just substitute for something else you may already have that would be similar, or just kind of do your own thing. If you want to purchase the stamp set, you can add it on at catalog price. So that does save you about 16.5%. That's tax and shipping. But you can add that on at a little bit of a savings. And then I also include 2 lucky bingo cards. So you have 2 chances to win every game. We play 4 games. The prizes are always like new Stampin' Up! Things. It's always pretty exciting. And so you have a chance to win. I would encourage you to try if you never have. We do this via Zoom. Look how cute this is. Let me hold. Look at the detail in that stamp. It looks like I colored it in, but I didn't. The stamp just created that. There's Jennifer. She's played bingo a lot as well. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this here, and then I'm going to grab my words. And I'm going to do my words. I'm doing wishing you a speedy recovery. I'm going to stamp this here first. Okay. Now notice there it's perfectly straight. Let's see if I can get it perfectly straight on there. No, it's a little crooked, just a little bit off. It's okay though. And then this I'm going to just overlap here a little bit. And you know what? I probably should have. I'm gonna do this again real quickly. I need to put my flowers. It's okay. You know what? It's an excuse for me to use this pretty stamp again. Do that. Then I'm going to stamp my words. This goes quickly, so I don't mind. I just didn't move this far enough over to the left. So I'm going to go ahead and put this there like that. And then I am going to pop this up. You know what? I still didn't do it in the right spot. Well, okay, we're going to just go with this. You know what? I'm going to cut another piece. Never a dull moment here, right? I need to put this way, way over and standing upright now. Give me 1 second here. Let me measure this. Do you guys ever make mistakes when you're stamping? I bet you don't. Think it's just me? I don't know. I think this is 2 3/4 by 4. So I have a scrap white here. 4. And I'm going to cut this 2 3/4 because I want you to see this actually is a very easy card. I should probably be done with it already, except I keep making boo-boos. But we're going to get it right. 3rd time's a charm, right? Let's see how we do. Okay. So what I want to do, I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to practice it first. What I want to do is have it more going this way so that my tag is there. Because then when I go to put my, oh no, did I just... Okay, this is like the blooper-filled show today because now I cannot find where I put my little box of Kleenex. Did I throw it away? Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so sorry. What did I do with it? Well, we're going to just go with the flow. I am so sorry. You have to just bear with me here. Can you tell that this is my job and I like do this every day? Okay, I'm going to just go like that. I have a feeling it's sitting here right in front of me and I just can't see it. Okay, now I'm going to do my words again. Like that. There we go. Now, I'm going to have to take another piece. I cannot imagine. Maybe you guys can see it on the screen, but I can't find it. So I'm going to grab another piece of white. Have some scraps here. Whoops. I'm just going to take a piece of white. Now you get to watch me cut this out again, but you know what? I love this stamp. So I don't mind stamping it again. Mary says she makes mistakes all the time. That's so funny. I always make mistakes. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this out again. And you know what's going to happen? As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to find the one I've already cut. Isn't that the way it always is? That happens when people are in my studio stamping. They'll be looking for something and it never fails. It's right in front of them. So I'm going to just cut this out. Luckily, this is really easy to cut. But anyway, I encourage you, if you have not played bingo before with us, I have a group. They are so much fun, and they've all kind of become friends virtually. All right, now we're going to, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Third time is the charm. So I'm going to pop this up with my dimensionals. And actually today, I have a full sheet of my dimensionals. Usually by the time I do my Facebook Lives, I end up with a sheet with just like 1 or 2 left. But, oh, thank you, Mary Jo. She says, you are human and we all make mistakes. That is for sure. Okay, so this is going to go right here like this. Isn't that sweet? I love these stamps. All right, so for my sample, you can see that I used the baker's twine. It is the Orchid Oasis in color baker's twine. That comes this year in it's a 5-pack of all the 5 new in colors. I have used all of mine, so I'm just going to, for today, pull out, this is our essentials pack of baker's twine, and I'm going to just pull out the white and tie a white bow. And that will work just as well. I do like the two-tone of the in color, but this will be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a quick bow. Whoops. Start again. There we go. If I try, I can usually do a pretty decent bow, but I feel like when I'm hurrying, it doesn't turn out so well. So I just need to take my time, right? We're not really in a hurry today. Hi, Myra. How are you? Miss Sunshine. Hi, Helen. Okay, so I'm going to just put this right here, make it a little bit smaller, on the bow of the little band that's going around the flowers. So I need my glue dots. So I will be going live again on Monday, and when I do, I will let you all know where I found that other Kleenex box that I cut out, because I'm sure it's here somewhere. It's funny, but it's going to drive me crazy till I find it. I'm going to search when I'm done here today. So I'm going to, I think, you know what, I kind of like those. I was going to trim those ends a little bit, but I actually kind of like them a little bit longer. So I'm going to take my glue now, my Tombow, and I always like to poke the end with a pin because sometimes it just gets clogged up a little bit. So I'm going to put this on this panel. This is a really quick, easy card to duplicate. There's no hard measurements. It's just pretty straightforward, and I just think it's super cute. And of course, you know, like I said, I love the color. So we've got that, and then I am going to take my Orchid Oasis light blend. You know, our blends are sold in 2 packs, a light and a dark, and so I'm going to take the light and just color in this little heart on the tag. So sweet, just to fill that in. And then I'm going to take my card base, basic white thick. Whoops, I got a little ink on my hands. Well, you know what? That's just going to be the back then. Okay, so there's my card base, and I'm going to attach, this is Orchid Oasis Designer Series paper, and we have a stack we got new patterns in our color family paper stacks. We have these in our 4 main color families, and also in both of our in colors. We have 2 different in color collections right now, and you can see I've used this quite a bit, but let me just flip through. There's flowers, there's the plaid, there's polka dots, I love the stripe, and you can see in all the different colors. Really, really pretty. And these 6x6 packs, you get 40 sheets in a pack, and I will tell you, they last a long time. You can get a lot of mileage out of a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So there's the polka dots on the back. Either one would have been cute. So this is just going to go right here. Super easy and quick card. And then this will be just right there. And I did not pop this panel up. I just attached it. Oh my gosh, Myra's talking about spring allergies. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? It's really bad. The pollen. It's just that time of year. Okay, so I'm going to give that a press to hold that down. And then for embellishments, today I'm going to use, I'm kind of on an in-color kick, I guess, here today, but these are the 2022-2024 in-color matte decorative dots. They come in the 5 in colors, and they're like ombre, which I thought was kind of cool. So I am going to grab my Take Your Pick tool here. Love this tool. I used to just like grab these, pick these up with my fingers, and then we started selling this Take Your Pick tool, and I started using it, and now I feel like if I don't have it, I can't pick up I feel it's clumsy. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'll put one there. And then I'll put a little teeny one right there. So there's the front of my card. And I don't know, if I got this card, it would make me happy. It would definitely make me feel better. And then I want to show you what I did on the inside. I'm just going to stamp, this says sending well wishes your way. So I'm going to put that right in the center of my card. Like that. And then the other stamp in this set that is so adorable. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Marianne. This spoon is like a spoonful of love because the little hearts are coming out. I'm going to stamp that right across the bottom here. It is adorable. And there it is. So cute. So that is my card for today. So let me just urge you, if you have not played bingo, you want to try. You should give it a try. It's really, really fun. Like I said, we are featuring this stamp set. We're doing something really cute with a tea bag, because I think if you know someone that's sick, not feeling well, recovering from something, a tea bag just seems, I don't know, I think when you think of tea bag, having a cup of tea, it's a soothing, peaceful, comforting thing. So we're going to do a really cute card featuring a tea bag and 3 other cards. You get product. I always send a treat. You get 2 lucky bingo cards. So I will add the link when I'm done with my Facebook Live today. I will add the link to my bingo event, and registration ends on May 17th. So you have just a few days left. All right. So that is my card for today, but I have to show you, sometimes I share with you some cards that I get in the mail, and I got a really special card in the mail yesterday. Let me clear some of this up, and then I want to bring it in to show you. You're going to love it. Super, super sweet. So this card came in the mail. Look how cute this is. This is from my great niece, Samantha, and she made this for me. She cut it out, added the stripes. I'm sure my sister helped her a little bit, but I just thought this was adorable. And then she signed her name 2 times on the inside. But she's 5 years old. She's going to be going to kindergarten in the fall. We can't believe it. But Samantha, I don't know. I'm sure you're not watching, but I think my sister usually watches these. So Sarah, you have to make sure that Samantha sees this and let her know how much I appreciated her cute little card. And I've got one in the mail for her as well. So Let me switch my view back up. Isn't that so sweet? And, you know, it just goes to show, like, this sweet card totally made my day yesterday. To get something in the mail, a hand-stamped card, is just sweet and thoughtful. So I always encourage you to send more cards. I'm trying to do that as well. I thank you for joining me today. I will be back on Monday. Not sure yet what I'm going to be sharing with you, but it'll be something fun, and I always look forward to seeing you. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and thank you again for joining me. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.